Welcome back to Gray Squadron Gaming. We have another exciting episode in our Star Wars Legion Battle Report series. This is episode number 19, Attack of the Clones. I always say that when I have clones, I feel like.
Almost 20.
It just comes out almost to 20 again. Feels weird still seeing low numbers after being up in like the high hundreds.
High hundreds.
Yeah. Anyways, I brought a list I wanted to have some fun with. This is called Beam Me Up. Because
way to mix genres.
I didn't say Scotty.
Yes.
I may just did now. Because I got Cody with portable scanners. I've got Padme with situation awareness and her rifle. I have R2-D2, 4 units of clone infantry troopers, all with just a Z6. This is my first time with the new rules, not running a 5s unit with the big one, which was really hard for me to do, but I did it. I have 2 units of arc spears, each with the twin laser gunner, because I wanted to try out the new point reduction there. And then I have a saber with the high energy shells, link targeting array, and the beam cannon. And an ISP with beam cannon and link targeting array, and the infantry support, or the 327th star clone pilot, core pilot thing. So that brought me up to just about 1,000. I think I was a point or two shy. That gives me 2 things that can beam every round, and there's a good chance I might have a beam command card in there. So it's got all the... It's the most beam you can get in the list.
All the beam.
All the beam. Yeah, so I wanted to try that. Also, I thought armor would be fun, which is really funny when you see Don's list here in a second, because I definitely didn't think he was going this way after last week. But I want to say a big shout out to all you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, sharing the videos. If you haven't, please hit the subscribe button. If you would like, share it to all your local groups so they can subscribe. It helps us grow, helps us get more things for you guys. Big thanks to all our patrons who've been supporting us. We really appreciate that. We got some good things coming up for everyone. Bonus videos. We're filming a lot ahead of time because of vacation, so we filmed this a couple weeks before it dropped. So at this point, we should have had bonus videos drop, I believe, by now.
Maybe.
Big shout out to all our commanders.
Huge thanks to our commanders: Jamal Al-Hadi, Alex Bingham, Paul Jorgensen, Archon Dan, Michael Hume, Evan Christensen, Jacob Blecka, Tyrell Pohl, Playing with Karma, Papa Heavy, Ethan Mills, Two Hided Eye, Jay Terrell, Nick Hernandez, Tokan, Thomas Trotman, Eli Arthur and Walden Kaywood, Anthony Binomo, Flobit, Ethan McKinney, Grant Sonier, Sozo, Grimoire Gamer, Anthony Hosking, Big Woody, James Cox, Martin, Stan Parks, Michael Riling, and Kakuja 11111.
Thank you all so much. You're the reason we can keep pumping this out, so I appreciate that and appreciate all your support. If you're interested in Patreons, link below. In fact, before I go over all the sponsors and everything, we have links for everything down below. Most things are on sale right now because of the Black Friday holidays. Gray Squadron Gaming and everyone.
Will that still be going on in 2 weeks? I don't think that's still going to be going on in 2 weeks.
If not, we have our usual discount codes below. That's what happens when you film too far in advance. Some people's bigger sales go on past Black Friday, like Gray Squad, like J Squared, for example. With that, let's go look at Don's list, which is definitely going to get beamed.
All right, and I am decided to bring back the Tempest for us because the ATST did work for me last week, and I just liked the way it happened. So
that's why I thought for sure, but you won't bring another heavy.
I'm going to try it again.
I'll bring all the beam to kill his infantry.
I've got Major Markwood. I've got 2 ATSTs with link targeting arrays, twin light blasters, and Imperial Hammers pilots. I have 3 units of scout troopers, all with emergency transponders, fragmentation grenades, and the sonic charge saboteur. I have 2 units of scout troopers that don't have anything on them, and then I have 2 stormtroopers with an astromech and 1 stormtrooper naked. That puts me at 11 activations and exactly 1,000 points. We're going to go roll some dice to see who's blue, and we'll see what happens.
Welcome to WTF, What's a Flip, starring Joe and Don. I rolled this. He rolled that. A crit automatically wins. It's the first factor.
Crit does beat it.
So I'm starting as blue. I went ahead and flipped my primary to bunker assault and my advantage to cunning deployment. He went ahead and flipped his secondary to bring them to heal and his fortified positions. I get the first flip or pass.
What are you going to flip?
What's a flip is the question. What's a flip? I'll flip a green.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
I was gonna say that's interesting. Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep that green.
Okay, sure.
I think I'm gonna pass.
Ooh, the very uncommon.
Yeah,
blue
I think
first
I'm okay
pass.
with all this.
I think I'm gonna get a new red. I'm not sure I so much enjoy the bunker assault at this point.
Breakthrough? I don't mind breakthrough.
I'm sure you don't.
I really don't. I got some spears out there. Zoom, zoom, boom, boom. I'm okay with that too. This is the super rare double pass. I will tell you guys, everything on the board right now is also in my deck, so I'm not probably going to change too much.
That's probably true. We're going to switch this, though, because you are faster than me. So we'll try some recovering of research.
I want to show everyone, just for the fun, my red deck also had Recover the Research and Breakthrough. So I got one of my 3 no matter what, so that worked out beautiful. Just throw those there. But we're out of flip. We're out of flips. We're out of time for what the flip. We got Recover the Research, Bring Them to Heal, Cutting Deployment, Fortify Positions. We'll get that up, show you guys the giveaways again. Welcome to round 1, where I divulge, and I have to go with Diplomatic Cover. Permanent, if this card is divulged, she gains secret mission, which she does. Divulge. Resolve, set up, start up, that right there. Padme Amidala gains Infiltrate this game. This card must be selected in round 1, which it is, because I have to. He went with the classic standing orders. When I head over here, we got this lovely mats. Remember, all our gaming mats are from Gray Matter Gaming. Thank you, Gray Matter Gaming. Check them out. Link below. Same with our Legion Terrain stuff, which in this map is not everything. It's the downed lat and the downed gunship over there. Looks awesome. Those
do look so good.
They do.
They're just so awesome.
Just love those. Then they also have a Genos and S set, which we'll be getting soon, so we can show you their official one. But I built and printed and painted this one forever ago.
One of the first ones we had on the channel.
Yeah, so I just like to use it because it's just I did it, you know. This is also from them
all
too.
By himself.
Yeah, it's a true story. We're giving away these lovely Gray Squadron Gaming POI tokens. The POI tokens are available on curlpaw.com. They just have the normal Pokeball symbol. We have stacks of them to give away with the ones that are cool logo on it. So if you like that, comment below. We'll get you interested in that. Curlpaw also makes all these awesome tokens that you can see here. I put that in the wrong spot. There we go. All these tokens here. And the holder itself is from J Squared. This holder here is from J Squared as well. It has things, and I keep saying I'm going to print a new one, and I haven't, but it comes with these lovely half range, the silhouettes. This will tuck in here in the new ones, which is really handy. Giveaway-wise, besides the POI tokens, we're also giving away my last 2 cards I have from Will. Thank you, Will, over at AMG. It is the Sith Wool Rule foil, and same with Hello There foil. So all those are up for grabs. Check them out. I think that's everything. Cover-wise, if you're new and you haven't seen how cover works in this one, the small and skinny spires, if you will, are light. The bigger spires are heavy. And then, of course, the vehicles, everything are heavy as well. I'm going to throw just a little bit of scatter train on here real quick, and we'll get started. Group of stack, the first thing I have is a core. I did give from my cunning deployment, I gave 2 dodges to 2 of the cores and 1 dodge to Padme. Actually, it was supposed to be Cody. So let's go ahead and... Because Cody can share, Padme can't.
That's true.
He's a clone.
Cody has Exemplar? Oh.
He's a clone. No one in the clone
Remember when
army.
Padme had Exemplar? Pepper Charm remembers.
I missed that a little bit. Because now she's in an interesting spot. But she's cheap. Okay, so they'll move on to the board there for their first action. They have a dodge and a surge with them because that's what clones do. And I don't think I really want to get too crazy here and move up or do anything nuts. But you know what we will do? I'm going to do just a partial move. We're going to come right to the back of this. So it's like I should have probably came this way, but it's still a little farther, so it's okay.
I like it. I like it.
That way we have a dodge. We have our lovely surge, and we'll just chill.
Sounds great. All right, going to me, I'm going to go with my stack. I got a core. I also did put 1 unit of my Scout Troopers that have the Sonic Charge Saboteur there in the Super Infiltrate from the Battle Force ability thing.
And when you say that, explain so somebody doesn't know.
They have old school Infiltrate. Basically, they can deploy... When I draw my last Special Forces token, they will deploy onto the field, anywhere onto the field outside of range 2 of an enemy. So it's just like old school Infiltrate. So these guys will pop onto the field. They'll take a dodge. That will be them.
Okay. As you can see, I'm already ready to go. My stack, it's another core. We're going to go with the other clone unit that has the lovely dodge token from the cunning deployment. He'll go to there. Second action will be just a smidge further to about here.
Okie doke.
And then I'll recohere them, and they'll take their dodge and their surge and chill.
Go to the stack here. It's our first unit of scouts. We are going to go with one of our units that's just the 4-man. Another shout out to our friend Brian for having so many Legion things. They will scout 3 onto the board here, and then they are just going to take a dodge and a standby, and that will be them.
Yeah, as you can see, it looks like he borrowed 3 units of scouts from him, and he has a couple of his painted ones. You can tell from the bases. That kind of tells you. Thank you very much, Brian. We appreciate you. Somehow I got another core. I'm not quite sure how.
I did watch him shuffle, but I don't know if I believe it happened.
This is one of the... I'm out of my dodge core, so they'll just move on up like so. Rico here behind their buddies here.
I guess they take a dodge.
And they're going to take a dodge to make themselves a dodge. Right?
I'm a stack here. Any operative tokens you see are also special forces because I needed more tokens. So these guys will scout up to here, and they will take a dodge and a standby as well.
Okay. I don't know. I shuffled and then shuffled extra and still got my last core. So this is all 4 cores out. This is the Ahsoka troops coming on out, joining their brothers here. We're going to recover them in a way that they're all kind of behind cover too. And then they also weren't one of the dodge ones. So guess what they're going to do for their second action?
If you guess dodge, you're right.
Boom.
All right, we're going to go to our stack. We're going to get a core.
I was just like gone off camera, guys. I'm like, it's really fun to watch him go out of his way to make sure everything is X amount far enough so they can't get beamed. But eventually, he's going to have to bring them together.
Going to have to combine eventually, but I didn't want to give you easy beam at the beginning. So
it's quite fun for me to watch this.
It's great.
Okay, we got a heavy. We broke the core ring because we had to. Unfortunately, I did not want my ISP this early with the ATST still to come on the board. So he's going to come on the board with just like a
quarter of a move? A third of a move?
The tiniest move possible.
He's just going to be there.
Yep. And he's just going to take a dodge and hope that he lives.
I like it. All right, we have one of our special forces that does have a sonic charge saboteur. He is going to hop out onto the field here. We're going to do just a slight move up to right about there.
Okay.
And then we'll take a dodge for their second action.
Sounds good. Put in my stack, we got Commander Cody. He's just going to come onto the board just right here next to his buddies. And then his second action will be to take cover. He has purple scanner, so he can give out 2 of these dodge tokens to people. He'll give it to the guy in the front, and he'll give it to this vehicle over here as well.
Why not? For the stack here, it's going to be our special forces. We're going to go with the green guys here. They will scout 3 up onto the field. And we'll get a little crazy. We'll go up to there. That'll be them.
Okay. As you can see, I infiltrated Padme there with her infiltrate keyword from her lovely command card. We're going to go ahead and now, because this is smaller than the height of a unit, she can easily come up now. She's going to come this way. She's got her own mission, you guys. She couldn't tell the clones. It's some kind of secret mission, but we're not sure. So, you know what? Just in case you get frosty with those ATSTs, we're going to put her like right there. She's going to hide right there.
It's a good, snuggly little hiding place for her.
She's going to hide.
All right, you kind of ruined some of my plans. I was kind of going to infiltrate these guys over here, but instead we're just going to pop them out right here, and that will be them.
Now that he went, I'm going to tell you the truth. She's there for that exact reason. I have very little hope that she's going to get Secret Mission. The way Secret Mission is now, you have to start the round in the enemy deployment zone, and then you have to end the round. If you start the round in the enemy deployment zone, you get a Secret Mission token. And then once you end the round in that deployment zone, you can turn that Secret Mission in when scoring happens into a victory point. So it's extremely hard to get Secret Mission, but I wanted to block off some of his deployment with that super infiltrate unit. So okay, back to me. All right, I'm going to take my pulse with my bark spear onto the board here. I'm going to make sure I get this angle right before I officially say it's down. You know what? I like it this way better, I think, guys.
It's way better that way.
I think so, too. It just seems to smell better and taste better this way. So we're going to come about here with him.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, right here. And then for his first action, we're going to take a dodge. And his second action is going to be to standby.
He can't take a standby.
His second action is going to be to take an aim and think about life.
Good idea. Now, attack, it's our other stormtroopers. These guys are going to pop out right here.
Operation
I'll take a
Hide
dodge.
the Stormtrooper.
And that will be them.
Okay. R2-D2 is going to infiltrate right to here with his buddies.
I like it. I don't even think that's an infiltrate. That was less than a speed 1 move from the edge of the board.
But he still gets his 2 actions.
He does. He gets 2 actions.
He can dodge and standby.
Those are some great actions. All right, we're going to go ahead and go to our stack. The last thing we have is the Major himself. He is going to scout 2 onto the battlefield right about there. And then I need...
That's Josh's ATST.
That is Josh's ATST.
Don's got a variety of units on his
right.
end. He's got Brian's scouts, his own stuff, Josh's ATST, my little ATST, and his ATST.
So I think we're gonna scoot up just enough to get into range 3 of the Ahsoka team. They only have 1 dodge. The max they're spending 2 dodges instead of the front team, which would spend 3. And then we'll shoot up into them.
Okay. So on this unit, they have 1 surge, 1 dodge. They also can share either a dodge or a surge if they need to.
All right, this is a triple rainbow, surging to hit.
Heavy cover.
I think. Let me make sure it's hit a crit. I forgot what Major is.
I think Major's crit.
He is searches to hit.
Oh, hit. I like that better. Okay. That does help.
So we got 2 blanks there. These are all going to be hits.
It's
so
unfortunate
you
that they were
have...
just 2 blanks.
Yep. So you have 6 for cover.
I see your ATST rolls haven't let up since our last few games.
We'll see.
Taking away
So
2.
taking away 2.
That's better than nothing.
They have a dodge on them and a dodge they can
We're going to
share.
spend 2 dodges because why wouldn't we at this point? We're down to a more manageable 3-pack. And then we do have our own surge to spend here if we need to. We roll red dice. See what we can do. We will spend our surge and just lose 1.
Not bad.
That's not too bad at all. Tank who has an order on it, so we'll keep our stack, which at this point is just the bark. I don't think we really want to go all the way on the board at this point. I don't know. Where does that get us to? Like all the way up here, it seems kind of silly to me.
No, you'll be fine.
I want to make you have to work for that range 3 ATST shot. You can do a speed 2 onto the board. Let's just back them up a little bit. Yeah, we'll come to about, we'll say here.
Sure.
And we already have an aim from our link targeting array from Cody's direct vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go ahead and we'll fire. We'll shoot into this big one here first.
Okay.
We'll shoot with our main cannon, which is a range 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll add the beam cannon, which is also range 4. And then after that, we'll beam. He's at range 1 here with his astromech.
Yep.
And then we'll beam to this unit who's at range 1. And then we'll have a good old time.
Yep. I really cohered these guys poorly.
The tank's main gun is 2 blacks, 2 whites, 2 reds, critical 1, impact 2, I think. It won't matter. And then the beam is 2 reds added there. So we got this whole dice pool here. We surge to hit natively now, which is really cool.
It's nice, yeah.
He's got heavy cover plus as we go. Okay. Okay, well, that looks pretty good to start there.
I would say it looks pretty solid.
You know, just in case I blank a beam shot, I think I'm going to let that chill like that. And it's going to be
Right.
so you
So
got
we'll
cover.
definitely dodge 1.
And then you're going to auto block 1 because you have low profile.
Right.
So you need 1, 2, 3. You need to roll 4 more on top of
4
that.
more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll take out 2.
Takes it out 2, so we're still at a decent 5-pack.
You mean 4-pack?
You block 2.
Right. And there's 4 dice
yeah.
left.
Sorry. What did I say? 5-pack?
Yeah. And we'll block 1, take 3.
Don thought he was done,
I
started
forgot
walking
about
away.
all this beaming.
Now we'll beam. We have to go in the correct order, so we'll beam the scouts kind of behind them, if you will.
No, this is to the stormtroopers.
Or is it the stormtroopers?
Yeah, it's scouts, stormtrooper scouts.
There we go. Then it's sorry. All white plastic armor. I don't know. We'll use the same that we saved for no particular reason. We got 2 hits.
All right, so we got heavy cover on the stormtroopers.
You got auto block 1. Oh, stormtroopers.
These are stormtroopers, so they'll take away 1.
We'll dodge the
We'll
other.
dodge the other.
So just a suppression. And then the scouts. We got 2.
So the low profile gives me 1. We roll for the other, and they get it anyway, so they don't even have to spend their die. All right, so we're going to go with our next ATST. These ones are just the regular boys. This one's going to chicken walk itself right on out there with its Scout 2. And then we will... I'm not going to go all the way forward.
This Battle Force gives you Scout 2, which is just silly.
We're going to go up to there, and
Okay.
then we will take a shot
Someone's hiding. You can't see him.
Padme's hiding. What's our range 3 here? Yeah, we'll just go with one of the 2 units there. I think it's the same either
You
way.
get to pick. It is the same exact
Yeah,
thing.
so we'll just shoot the forward unit there.
212? Okay.
All right, this is the old triple rainbow surge to hit with an aim into heavy cover.
Same thing. This is on their unit. This is possible shares, just 1.
And we'll spend the
Just
aim
2
here.
blanks again, unfortunately. Oh, just 1 blank.
And so this will be a hit. This will be a hit. And then we have 3 crits that you can't cover. You have 5 to deal with for cover.
Remember when your ATST shots used to be really bad?
I do.
I don't know what happened.
The Imperial Hammer's pilot.
Oof. Okay. Well, this
All
this
right,
unit's in
so you
trouble.
get to dodge 1,
We'll dodge
dodge
2.
a second. So you got a 6-pack going on for that.
Let's hope the red dice treat me better than the white just did, because that was a little rough to watch. We'll spend 1 and lose 3. It's not terrible, judging how much we had coming at us. Yeah. Okay, last thing I have on my stack is this last Bark Speeder. We're going to use his lovely Compulse because we kind of have to.
Sure.
Pulse him out here. And then we'll take an aim, and we'll go ahead and shoot into those scouts who are going to be, look at that, range 3.
How about that?
So we got a rainbow for the main gun, and then we have 2 blacks, 2 whites for the gunner, with an aim surging to hit onto the heavy cover plus, if you will, low profile scouts. We did not roll like his rolls. Okay. So we'll go ahead and re-roll these 2 blacks with aim.
All those crits are helpful, though, so my cover will immediately remove that. But we need paint here for this unit to live. We get none. All right, my last activation is my other ATST. It will scout onto the board right here. Boop. And then I think we're just gonna, somebody's gonna have to move up. So he's gonna move up to right about here. And then
There used to be scouts right there.
There used to be scouts right there, it's true. And then we will take a shot. Let's start, I think we're gonna go with the bark speeder right away.
Okay.
Let's see if we can't start working. All right, triple rainbow, search to hit into the bark speeder with light cover. That one's not as good as the other ones.
I needed that to happen.
Then the aim.
Unfortunately, perfect.
Alrighty, so you've got 6 for your cover.
I have light cover because of the cover 1 nature of a speeder. I almost grabbed red dice. Can I do red dice cover?
No.
Rats. 2.
Man, that's really impressive actually for a cover roll. That was more than my scouts roll for everything.
That's true, but with six dice and 2 sides having paint, that's actually average.
4?
Or are they 8-sided, right?
They're 8-sided. No, those are D6.
They're 6. I'm right. I'm right. Yes, yeah. There should be 2.
Right, roll your red dice, man.
4 coming up. He can't die at least. He'll take 2 wounds though. Technically, I just want to correct myself. I said it was average roll 2. It's average roll 2 paints, but necessarily 2 blocks. It was a pretty good roll because he had light cover. I forgot, so that's not good. Don, what do you got left?
Nothing. That was the end of the round.
End of the round action here. We have a Mark Spear over here alone. We have the tank. We took 2 wounds there. We lost 1 trooper there and 3 troopers there. He lost the full unit.
I did.
And we go to the next round, which brings him 10 activations to my 11. So still no pass token, but he's getting closer to that. And I went with bring him down. During his activation, Clone Commander Cody can perform his free actions up to 2 times. When a friendly unit clears an attack against an enemy unit that has an observation token, you may spend that token. If you do, you gain either suppress if the enemy is a trooper, or impact 1 if it's a vehicle. Figured that would help since I had 2 ways to get this army out. Impact or beam. I went with beam thinking he would bring units, so we need the impact help now. He went with armored cavalry. When another friendly unit begins its activation at range 1 of a friendly major mark horde, this round it may choose one of the following. If it's in its front arc or it's undeployed, it gains dodge. If it's in its center arc, it gains aim. And if it's in its rear arc, it may perform a speed 1 move to catch up. It's like, come on, hurry up.
Yep.
He gave us to the major because he had to. I gave mine.
This is major.
Oh, sorry, the one in the middle.
Regulars.
He gave us the major. And then I gave mine to Cody because I had to. And Cody had a tough call of who to direct because they both have linked targeting array. He went with the one that has a better impact chance because beaming into low-profile scouts that usually have dodges when they go isn't going to do very much yet. So let's see how this works out. We're just going to go with Commander Cody since he's in range already, which is unusual. So we're going to go ahead. He's got Observe 2, so we're going to do that once for free. And then the card says we can do it twice. We'll do it again for free. So this guy's got 4 observation tokens now.
Sure.
Those are free. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to play the little save. We're going to do take cover, giving it to our clone buddies here. Try to keep them alive and in the fight. Actually, we're going to selfishly take the second one on Cody. And give the other one to the Ahsoka unit. And then we're going to go ahead and our second action will be to shoot the ATST.
Okay.
And we'll spend the observation token to give this another impact.
Okay.
Cody's gun is 2 reds, a black and a white. Surge to crit, impact 1 lethal. Since I spent the observation token, I'm going to get impact 2 now. So that's nice. And yeah, let's see what we can do against this armor 5 ATST. Okay, so we got some impact. We got our 2 impact there. So let's just crit fish here.
Oh, crit fishing. Okay.
We surged to crit, so it's not too hard.
Yeah.
Crit, we didn't get it.
All right, so 2 crits.
So 2 crits. Oh, I could have made that lethal. I forgot.
That's
That's my bad. I forgot. I said lethal. Hopefully you blink. Nope.
So we block 1, take 1. We're going to start over here with this ATST. It's going to go ahead and move up 1 to right about here.
Okay.
And then it's going to take a shot into the unit it shot at before.
Okay. There's 2 of them left. They are within range 2 to share some dodges. So that's nice. He has a surge on him, and the neighboring buddy has a surge or a dodge he can borrow.
I have triple rainbow, surge to hit with an aim into heavy cover. All right, we'll spend the aim on these 2. And you've got 6 for cover.
Have you had 2 blinks only on every single ATS hero?
1 had 3.
1 had 3.
Yeah, 1 had 3.
That seems fair. Yeah. Well, let's check cover first before we decide what we're going to do, because there's only 2 health left here, so I really would rather not spend tokens unless he has a chance here. Only 1.
Cover's taking 1.
So the 12 dice this unit's rolled, he's only removed 1 with cover. That's a little ouch.
So you got a 6-pack left. Make it a 5-pack.
We'll spend a dodge.
Spend a dodge.
We'll
Make
see.
it a 5-pack.
We'll see what we can roll. We have access to 1 surge. Maybe we get lucky. Let's give him a chance, though, guys. Let's give this clone a chance. No, Joe, close.
Close,
No.
but no cigar.
Here with the tank that's already here. He's chilling. I don't think I want to push my luck and move up. Moving up doesn't really get me a point either for where he's at. So I think we'll just take an aim.
Okay.
And we'll tap our high energy shells and shoot our main one and our high energy shells into this lovely ATST.
Let's do it.
We've got 2 reds, 2 blacks, 2 whites, impact, 2 critical 1. I'm going to throw the energy shells. It's 2 reds and a white critical, so we now have critical 2. I spent the observation token to make this now impact 3.
Critical
Yes.
2. Impact 3, critical 2.
I still technically have 2 observation tokens, but I'm probably not going to spend them because that gives other people a chances to hit him. We'll see. 2 aims. 1 from Link and 1 from the action I took.
Oh, I forgot about that, yes.
So there's our critical, one of our criticals from the critical 2. We still have 1 more critical left. Let's use the first aim on these 2. Second aim on these 2. Okay. So we're going to impact 3 of these guys up. And you're going to look at a total of a 5-pack coming at you there. Those 2 will drop off the hour.
3, 4, and 5 white dice. Surging commence. We'll block 1, take 4. We're going to stack here. It's a core. We're going to go with these stormtroopers here. They are going to move just around the base of this here. Get into range 1. We're going to spend the first heal on their droid. And then they're going to take a dodge for their second action.
Okay. I'm going to go with the easier choice for myself, at least. It's going to be these guys over here. They just need to come within a half of this token to be contesting it, which is just pretty much right there. So move up to right here. Now they're in range of the token. Just to make sure. Yes, they are. And then I guess we can shoot an ATST, which doesn't seem wise, but at least it's some dice.
Why not?
I shoot the ATST, like I said. Everything else is blocked because of the ATST, which also means he can't shoot me either. So I guess that's a win-win. 4 black, 6 white. Looking for crits only, or just a really lot of hits, which would be odd for this dice pool.
Got crit.
Just 1 crit. The rest will fall.
All right, 1 crit.
It's a terrible roll, actually.
It's going to take a 1. We're going to go with the guy that's been taking a little bit of a pounding. He's going to take a dodge to negate some of that impact that he might throw at me. And then we're going to take another shot into the bark. Triple rainbow surge to hit into the light cover bark. We'll spend the aim.
Your dice roll.
It's pretty good.
Just
so you
insane
have
to play
6 to roll for cover.
with. Good. It's light cover, so it's not even the good kind of cover.
So you got 1. Oh no, that
none.
one's
It's
none.
none.
So 9.
This thing's dead.
Blocking 2.
We've got Padme, which we didn't want her yet. We could have went R2, but R2 doesn't need to heal or do anything at this moment, so I think she's the better choice. We can see the one guy on the far side with our long-range gun, so what I'm going to do, I figured 2 dice with Sharpshooter 2, taking away his lovely low profile, is a better option with the Pierce than 3 dice crit fishing. So we're just going to take a dodge for our first action, then we'll shoot our gun, and hopefully we get some paint. Range 3 gun is just a red and a white, but it is a natural Pierce gun, which is nice, and she surges to crit with Sharpshooter 2. Okay, 1 dead. So crit up and
We're going to this Major Marquardt. He's going to take an aim, and he is going to shoot into the Ahsoka unit that we shot last time. All right, we got the triple rainbow surge to hit, heavy cover, aim. He's got clone sharing elements.
You're going to blank on a couple finally.
Couple of blanks there.
Max of 2 blanks, though, which would continue his streak.
We'll spend the aim.
Yep, just good.
And then those will all crit up or hit up.
It's just 7 every time, huh?
It's going to be, 7. 7 for cover there.
Okay. That's fun. 2, 4, 6, 7. There's 2 that time. That's...
You're going to dodge 1?
Oh, yeah, we're going to dodge 1 for sure.
All right, so you're rolling for 4.
And we have 2 surges, 1 on myself, 1 on a neighbor. So we got
Can
some...
you share that dodge?
I had 2 dodges out.
Oh, you dodged with them.
Take cover 2. Okay. And we'll spend their surge, and we'll be fine.
You'll be all right.
All right, we're going to move the ISP up now that it's safe. We don't need to go...
He went to a stack. He got the ISP.
We don't need to go all the way up because we don't want to just give it to him. But he went with all his ATSTs, so we can go with speed 3, which is very far. So this is a speed 2 for reference. No one says I'm just cheating here. But we're going to move all the way to about there, I think, is plenty.
Sure.
Yep. And then we'll shoot into him, which will then we'll beam into him. And we're just out here, so just one of the beams. 2 reds, 2 white, surge to hit onto the scout troopers first. We're going to have 3.
All right, so cover is giving us 1. We'll roll for 2. Cover takes it all.
Definitely not a one-sided dice game so far, guys. We'll shoot the stormtroopers now.
They just have standard version of cover. We'll take 1 for that.
Wow.
And then we'll take 2. And we'll block 1, take 1. All right, go to the stack. It's a unit of our scouts. These guys are just going to move right up to there, which is just within the half range of our point of interest, and they'll take a dodge.
Hooray. All right, we're going to go with the 5 first ones. They haven't been shot a lot.
Sure.
So here, move up to there just for fun. I'll bring them all with them. He's like, hey, buddies, what's up? They still have their search token. They'll come up to here like so, and then we're going to go ahead and shoot into that ATST and spend one of these observation tokens to make an impact.
Let's do it.
Okay, so 6 whites, 4 blacks. I do have impact 1 now, and that's about all I have. I have a search token, but I'm probably not going to spend it on offense, or we'll see. Well, you can't dodge out of this. That's good.
I sure cannot.
Actually, I'm trying to think. What do I have currently? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I spend the search token, it makes you spend your dodge because no, you have armor 5. That would give me 6 with the impact be 5. Yeah, we're just gonna. You're gonna spend your dodge.
No.
Well, it doesn't matter. It would go like this: impact first, then you can dodge 1. But these are all gonna be eaten by the hits.
Go away.
So it's still 1.
Takes it. Go to the stack. It's special forces. We'll go with the guys that Padme shot. They'll hold on to the special. They're courage 2. They're fine with that. They don't really want to get pierced away by Padme, so they're gonna move over to here. And at least if she wants to come out and shoot him now, she'll have to do that. So they'll move, double move around, get some cover from the alligator. That'll be them.
Okay, last core has to be these Ahsoka core right here. They have 1 suppression on them. We'll take it off.
Get it right off of there.
We didn't really need to with courage 2, but it's still good to have.
Always good to have.
So I think what we'll do is we're not going to really impact scoring here since 1 unit's already touching that. So we'll just take an aim.
Okay.
And spend that lapse observation token to make this impact 1 and see what we do.
Let's see.
3 blacks, 1 died earlier, 6 whites, impact 1 with an aim into the ATST.
Got that natural crit.
Okay, we'll spend the aim because there's nothing left to shoot for fun. See if we can get any more natural crits. No,
right.
your dodge
doesn't help
either.
me, so it's 2 going through. 2 will go through. Our stack, it's a core. We'll go with these guys. They do have 1 suppression on them. We're going to hold on to it.
Which is actually a big deal.
I think, yeah, because they could double move to heal, but I don't think they can anymore.
You definitely can't double move.
Definitely. Nope, not even going to be able to move and heal there. So I think what they're going to do, they're just going to move.
It's a really hard decision.
It is a tough decision. We're just going to move them up a little further. Not a big deal. They're just hanging out.
Okay. Now the Bark Spear that wasn't blasted off the board. He saw that happen. He's like, I don't know if I want to go buy that ATST.
Looks like Team Bark's blasting off again.
Right there. We're going to be a little shy of the range. If we want to go with the ATST play, we have to move again. I don't know if I want to.
It does get you your 4th point for scoring purposes, though. Oh, no, that's just your 3rd.
Just my 3rd.
Yeah, you don't have a 4.
No. No, the Bark Spear was going to go get that if he led, but he did not. I don't have to negate the point to...
You don't. That's true.
I'll just move do a partial move to stay within range of this and get in the range of him.
Why not?
Shoot him. 2 blacks, 2 whites to sidecar, a rainbow for the main guy, surging to hit, which won't matter. We're really looking for crits here. Naked dice. We're hoping we get lucky here. We got 2.
2 crits.
Actually, we got 2 crits, and this would have been a good shot. I just want to... Your armor's going to eat these 3, but that's still a pretty good roll for them.
That was a really good roll. All right, we got to get 2 pain here to not break. We blocked 1, but we take the other. That puts us up to our 8th wound, and that one will break. Go to the stack here. It's a core. We're going to go with these guys. They are going to hop right over to here. And then they'll just throw 4 white dice randomly into the bark, or not the bark, the
ISP.
Internet Service Provider. This is just good to go old-fashioned crit fishing against armor 3. We got 2, but that's not enough for armor. So
Armor 3
gets
will eat
both of those, and that'll be it.
For fun, I'll play the card. Technically, I have light cover first. It does suck up 1, and then the 1 hit will get taken away.
That'll be...
RTD2 is going to just move up slightly.
Like it?
And then dodge is standby.
Perfect.
Or just dodge. I moved up from the first action.
Go to the stack here. It's the Special Forces. These guys are going to move behind the ATST here. And I think we're going to move over here behind this ATST.
Okay.
And that will be there.
I'm out of activation, so back to him.
All right, last but not least is these guys over here. They have a suppression. They're going to hold on to it. They are just going to move right up to about here. And then we are going to throw a small bucket of dice into the ISP.
Okay.
So we're going to pop their transponder for fun. We have 10 black dice into the light cover ISP. That was a good roll if you...
That was a good roll.
Worked in ISP. All right, so...
Your conversion's an aim sniper.
Your cover roll is 5.
We have light covers. We can maybe take 1 or 2 of these away. I would love to take at least 1 of them away. No,
Unfortunately,
not with light cover.
So armor going to eat 3, and then 3 go through.
All right, Salty Joe's here. He's going to call the keyword of the day is going to be aim conversion of some sort because Don, I think, is at like every single aim he's ever played in this game except for 1. I think he played Don. Every other one.
I did.
Here's a hit crit. Here's a hit crit. Here's a hit crit.
Solid
Here's a hit
conversion
crit.
at this point.
I think you had 1 ATST shot this whole game who had 6. Every other shot's been 7+.
7+?
You had a couple 9s.
Yep.
So, not much I can do about that. ISP took a few hits because I can't roll any white paint at all to save my life. I'm going to score 1, 2, 3. He's going to score 4 because he moved up his ATST there.
So it's 3 points to 2.
Yep, 3 points to 2. And we'll go to round 3. Round 3, round air support because Beam probably will save the day. On the activation with a friendly clone trooper commander, you get to do that attack afterwards. Beam 2. He went with Gunner Infantry. During this round, Major Mark Coordinate reduces speed by 1 to a minimum of 1. Major Mark gains tactical, and his weapons gain suppressive. Unfortunately, or fortunately for him, it's still a good thing. I don't think he really needs the tactical at this point with the perfect rolls he's been doing. I gave mine to Cody and went ahead and issued the order to the tank, which has target 1 and gave him an aim. He gave his to the Major and then issued
and then
him.
directed vehicle over there.
Okay, and we'll go to him first with the 1-pip.
All right, we're going to go with our broken ATST before any wounds befall it. It will get 2 actions, though, which is great. I think we're going to go ahead and take an aim because we've seen that dodging doesn't really help. And should I try to finish off the ISP or give me a second to think of who I want to shoot?
Don is so confident at this point.
No, I'm
He's
not.
like, no. He said, let me see what you said. He said off camera. He said, I think I'm gonna shoot your clones because if you have to move up someone else to score, that'll be better. So he thinks he's one shot in the clones. That's the confidence level he has.
And now I've changed my mind. I'm shooting the ISP. All right, so we'll spend the first aim. This was a hit. Spend the second
perfect aim conversion still. There's our first
There's
bad
a couple
aim.
blanks there.
It's still 6 though, right, or 7.
So this is a hit, and then impact 4 will happen.
Cover first.
Yep, you have 7 for cover.
Really need cover to do something this time. Last time it did absolutely nothing for the SP. It's gonna take away. Well, that's cocked. Unfortunately, that was gonna be a block. So 1.
All right, so we get rid of 1. Impact 4 makes these 4 crits, so you have 4 to roll again.
So we just need at least 1 of these to be paint. Otherwise,
One
we die.
of them needs to be paint. One of them was.
We got R2D2 here off the top of our stack, which is good timing. We're going to take a dodge with him, and then we're going to go ahead and use a repair 2 on the ISP, bringing him back down to 3.
That is helpful. All right, we're going to go ahead and go with the Major. He has a reduced speed this round, but it gets him tactical and suppressive on his weapons. So he is going to do, he gets the free pivot action there. We're going to move right up to there. And I just got to do a quick, we're definitely within our half range there. Just keep him scoring. And now we are within range 2 of those guys. We're going to shoot them. We'll get an aim from our tactical, and it will be suppressive, and then we'll go to the last one. All right, so we're going to use the blast gun this time. So it's going to be a double rainbow for our main gun, which is 2 reds, 2 blacks, 2 whites, and then 2 more blacks blast. So they won't have cover this time for this shot.
Okay. Ooh, that's what you get for using the other gun.
I guess. We'll spend the aim.
I need not a perfect conversion, please.
And then you're looking
Just
at
4?
just 4, unfortunately.
That's what happens when he shoots the blast gun, I
Wrong,
guess.
Just block all 4.
These guys are going to stand on the ground. They're going to take an aim, and we're going to shoot into those scouts over there. We got 4 blacks and 6 whites.
Yep.
Making sure that was full unit. I can't remember which one you shot.
Heavy cover, low profile.
Yep, with an aim, a surge, and a buddy. It's real bad. Okay.
Conversion helps a lot, though.
That did help a lot.
Gonna spend some of those surges?
I think I'll spend. Was this a hit?
It was.
So yeah, I'll spend 1. I'll spend 1 surge.
Spend their surge.
It doesn't matter. We'll spend theirs. They have more health than the people you've been shooting at.
All right, so low profile is giving me that. And then we have 4 more to roll against for cover here. Cover's going to take 2.
Old school heavy cover. That's not too
So
bad.
we got 3 then.
Nice blank out of you, sir. Almost.
Block 1, take 2. I go to the stack here. It's going to be a core. We'll go with these guys. They're already within range 1. We'll heal 1 damage off. We'll take a dodge and a standby with them. And that will be them.
For my stack, we got lucky. We got the ISP.
Yeah, I was really hoping something over here I could get before that, so I did not get it.
We do not get our 2
Get
actions,
1
which
action,
I didn't
though.
think we would. But that's okay. We'll just go ahead and shoot our beam gun into the scouts.
Sure.
We'll then beam back into the stormtroopers who are in at range 1 of the other stormtroopers. So we get our full beam this time. With the scout trooper first, it's going to be the hardest one with all their cover. 2 reds, 2 whites. It's going to be 2 hits, which means you do have to roll for something.
So, yep, 1 will take from cover automatically. The second one, cover doesn't get.
There we go.
Come on, dodge. Oh, so 1 more goes down there.
Okay, well, we're going to do another 2 red, 2 white into the stormtroopers. 2 crits, no cover check.
No cover check there. Jesus. All right, that's 2 dead stormtroopers.
This ISP is really making you regret
It really is.
not shooting them twice.
It really makes me feel bad about myself.
2, you get
So
to check cover for the
on the
stormtroopers.
stormtroopers. Taking away 1. And we'll take another. Well, I'm really paying for my mistakes, so we'll go with the ATST. It's going to take an aim. It's going to shoot into that guy, and then we'll see what happens. All right, we got the triple rainbow. We got an aim. It's got light cover. Oh my god! I guess karma is telling me you should have done this before, so this is going to be a hit. We'll spend the aim.
I don't even understand what's happening. Oh, there we
No
go.
conversion on the
like
aim,
that
though.
one. It's still 7.
We've got 4 for cover.
Good light cover. Let's see if this works out. Really could use a couple here if you want to get some good cover going, boys. No.
Nope. And then all 4 of those will crit, so you got all 7 to roll against.
Okay, so it's dead. You probably could have killed a full health one here. Okay, at least he got his good shot off before this happened.
Yep, he really made me pay for it. You block 3,
Ooh,
take 4,
just-
but it still goes down just
barely.
barely.
We're going to go with Commander Cody. He is going to take another aim for his first action. We're going to shoot his main gun into this ATST. And
Sure.
then after that's all done, we will fire our beam gun into boop, boop.
Yeah, they lost the connection point
We
there.
did lose the connection, but I still think I'm okay with
It's a
that.
good shot.
I still think I want that one. 2 reds, a black, and a white. A lethal one, which we won't forget this time. Impact 1 with 2 aims into the ATST. Well, that's beautiful. That's gonna crit. It's gonna surge to crit, and we're just gonna spend 1 aim, make this lethal. So it's gonna be 3 pierce 1 on this ATST because this will impact up.
Here's 1. Didn't need the pierce, so 3 wounds go through.
That's dead.
No, I healed it, so it has 1 health left. All right, now for a beam shot. He's got to go look at the dice pool.
Yeah, I believe this is a red and 2 blacks. Yep, red and 2 blacks.
Alrighty.
We're gonna do the first into the scout troopers. Ooh.
All right, cover's going to take away the 1, but they got to roll for the other one. And they're dead. Well, that's 1 dead. He's still got 1 unit kicking around there.
1 kicking around there. Stormtroopers will spend the aim that we saved just for occasion. 2 crits and a hit. This is
All right, Stormtrooper cover. Nada. Stormtrooper armor. Got it this time. On a stack, it's one of our special forces unit. We're going to take the guy who's in a lot of danger. He rolls nothing off, though, unfortunately. So he's only going to get 1 of his 2 actions. But that action is going to be to run away.
not very far.
Not very far, but he's going to run away.
We'll go with the Soka core here. I need 1 more dice that you took from me to roll off last round.
Yep.
They've got 2 suppression on them. We'll keep both.
1 action, all right.
We'll just shoot into the ATST that has 1 health left.
Sounds good.
3 black dice, 6 white dice. We're hoping for a good natty crit here or 2. Come on, dice. Got 1.
The 1.
This will go to armor, so it's a roll off. Can your 1 white dice save it? I'm hoping
We need
not.
a paint. He hasn't saved in a while.
Oh.
Got it. Going to stack. It's special forces. We'll go with the guys back here. They'll take a dodge and a standby, and that will be them.
Okay. Okay. We're on to Padme. She's got her eye on somebody, just for fun here. So she's going to go ahead and take a climb action.
Okay.
And then we're going to shoot into that scout with sharpshooter 2, pierce 1, and see if we can finish him off.
Let's see.
Okay, 1 red, 1 white. Sharpshooter 2 takes away all the cover and low profile. Surge to crit, pierce 1. Whew. Just got it.
Got it. Go to the stack. It's a core. Let's go with the purple guys. They've got a suppression. They're going to hold on to it. They'll just take a pot shot into Padme. All right, it's just going to be 3 white dice to the heavy cover Padme. Got the 1 crit.
How do you keep missing the dice box today?
It's a very bouncy dice box, man.
Say so. She's fine. She's fine. I got my Bark Speeder. Unfortunately, there's no way to churn, and I can't reposition these guys apparently. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a normal move first. So we're gonna do a compulse at the end here. I'm gonna trench slightly in like I meant to do. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and shoot the ATST.
Sure.
And then after that shot's done, we're gonna take our compulse and not move all the train around.
Maybe move all the train.
I just want to break the little sidecar guy. Okay, there you go.
Alrighty.
And he's done. Okay, once again, it's a rainbow for the main gun, and then 2 blacks, 2 whites for the gunner. Shooting in the ATST is armor 5, so we're looking for some more crits. I'm only doing this because this also was the only real shot he had. He could not get the position to get on those scouts. So let's see if we get lucky.
Got the 1. Oh no.
We gotta do it again.
Oh
though.
no. Come on, buddy. We need you to live for the tank. You did it. Attack. It's a core. It's our stormtroopers there that have been thoroughly shot. They take 1 suppression off, but they only get 1 action still. I think we might just go heal our friend. Healing that with the tank shot, probably not worth it at this point. So we'll move up here. They got 1 more heal left. They want to get it off before they die. So we'll take that off.
Okay.
Oh, no. This one has 2 heals.
You haven't healed anything with that one
Yeah.
yet. Okay, go to my tank. We're going to go ahead and just move it up. We can fly over that thing, but we're going to kind of stop just shy of it right now because we can't get fully over it yet. And then we're going to go ahead and shoot into the tank. We're going to use the beam cannon as well, hoping that we kill it in the first shot to beam away.
Okay.
2 reds, 2 blacks, 2 white, impact 2, critical 1, and then we're throwing the beam in there, so 2 extra red dice with an aim. Let's see what we get. Search to hit, search to hit, search
You got
to
critical
hit.
1.
Yeah, there's my first critical right there. Impact 2, that gives you 3 to play with. Okay, we'll leave it like that. I don't think I'm going to roll a native crit. I don't surge to crit. So these will impact over to crits, and then these 2 will drop off to your armor.
All right, 3 shields, and Joe quits the game.
Pretty much.
Oh, just 1, so 2 go. The ATST does blow up there.
Okay, now we got 2 red into the scout troopers, so I believe we only have light cover now.
I believe you're correct.
Yes. So it's going to be a hit and a crit.
So the hit will get taken away from the low profile, and then we will lose a scout trooper there.
And then the stormtroopers behind them. 2 hits.
Cover for 1, and then stormtrooper armor for the other. On the sack here, it's a special forces unit. We'll go with the guys that just got shot. They're going to roll the suppression off. They will take an aim and shoot into the bark that's hidden over there. All right, it's going to be 6 blacks with an aim into light cover on the bark. We will spend the aim. And you're looking at 4 for cover.
My light cover rolls have been pretty good so far in this game. We're going to continue that. We've rolled a surge almost every light cover roll.
You've got a good search percentage for sure.
We'll block 1.
Block 1, take
Last
3.
of this core here. We're going to move up, try to get a shot around this ATST. We'll just shy of a full movement. Touching this train so we can shoot kind of through this little narrow crack that's right here. And see if we can take out those last 2 guys.
Alrighty.
4 black, 6 white. No surging. I do have a surge token.
Heavy cover. Oh, you also have this. Don't forget about it.
I should. I keep forgetting about that thing. So we might keep that. We'll spend the 1 observation token on this one. No. Okay. We'll spend the surge token because I don't think anything else can shoot me this round.
So we got 2 for cover. And nothing for cover. We got 3 for stormtrooper armor here. And we block 2, take 1. So still alive, but unfortunately our astromech goes down with a heal. All right. Last but not least is going to be this unit of scouts. They're just going to pop out to right about here and take a shot into our friendly neighborhood bark speeder.
Okay.
It's going to be 8 black dice into light cover. And you're just looking at 1 for cover.
1 for cover.
And then 3.
Okay, Bark died. Didn't roll any defense dice the whole time. That was fun. So he's gonna get his full 3 points. I will get 1 point because I only have 2 now. Contemplating if it's worth going on for you guys or not because he just doesn't want to roll anything besides paint, except for the one attack with the beam weapon earlier. Other than that, you pretty much have been perfect, sir.
Yeah, it's been pretty good for me.
Yeah, I can't. Luckily, all my white dice defense stuff besides Padme and R2 are dead, because they didn't block anything.
Yeah, they haven't really been participating much for you.
That purple ATST, I think, doubled their whole block rolls and just by himself.
Yeah.
We'll start another round. Let's see if I can do something crazy to turn this around. I don't know what it's going to be, but let's see. If some of the last round, towards the end of that round, videos look a little weird, I'm going to try to fix it in the edit. It's because at some point I went in action mode on our little camera here. We don't know when that happened, but it looked like a few of the videos might have got affected a little bit, maybe a little yellow tinge to some of them with the lower light it was quoting. So I apologize, but I'll fix it in the post, hopefully. And if I did, just ignore what you're hearing now. Round number 4, aggressive negotiations. When Padme Amenelia issued an order to a troop unit, you may either perform a speed 1 move, gain an aim, or dodge, or a surge token. Get them out. It's a 1 pip. Friendly vehicle units gain demoralized 1 this round. The first time the vehicle with a face-up order token moves of an enemy unit this round, white defense dice for each miniature that the enemy units for every, well, it runs it over essentially.
Yep.
I'm trying to read through the cameras of the card. I don't know why. I gave my orders to Cody. He took an aim from target and he took a dodge from the card. He's going to stay there. Padme took a dodge from the card. He directed over here to the tank, who gained an aim from link targeting array. He gave his to the major because that's what he does.
And then I directed over.
And directed the other ATST, yes. We're at least 1 ATST short. Still not looking good for us, but at least we killed one.
All right, we're going to start with the ATST over here. It's going to do a move, so it's just going to rotate here to get Padme in its sights. I'm going to do the defense dice thing and see how many of these guys I kill to decide who I shoot after that.
You don't actually have to move?
You just have to do a move action, which is a pivot. All right, so this is 5 dice for the 5 troopers in that unit. Any paint kills them, no paint whatsoever.
You saved your blank roll for now.
I think that means I am going to go ahead and try for Padme. And I am touching the rock she's on, so I don't believe she gets the cover from that. And we get the triple rainbow surge to hit. Woof. Okay, well, this is the goodest shot that the ATST has done.
I'd love to say I feel bad for you, but after this whole game of you doing 7s every round,
I get it.
You're going to get both those, so it doesn't matter. I'll dodge one. With nimble, I'll get it right back. Apparently I don't have cover for this?
I'm touching the rock you're standing on.
Oh, the whole thing's one piece. Okay. I'll take 2. We're going to go with Padme now. She's a little hurt. Not too bad. We're going to see if we roll off this 1 suppression. We keep it, which is fine. We'll use our long-range rifle. Either way, we're going to use it because it says Pierce.
Yep.
Shooting him, and then we'll just climb right back to where she was at.
Hiding from all my fun stuff.
And then we'll see if we can kill that guy.
Alrighty.
Sharpshooter 2, Surge to crit, Pierce 1 onto that last Stormtrooper there.
Any pain will do ya. That's all you needed. The bigger threat on the board now is this tank, so unfortunately it's not quite in arc right now, I think. Oh, maybe it is.
You're definitely in arc, at least. Well, maybe not.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, never mind. It kind of looks like you were.
We have to do a slight pivot here, so we'll do that. Just into arc, and then we'll throw some dice at it. Triple rainbow, impact 4, surge to
Impact
hit.
5, you're in the...
Impact 5 with the weak point, you're right. So it's
blanks,
just,
but you had as much impact
all
as
the
you can
impact, so 5 crits. After those all impact.
Well, I roll red dice. Let's hope some of them can be blocks. Take 2.
Taking 2.
2's not terrible. R2. Hey, R2. Let's go with Cody. He's going to move over here to support this tank buddy of his.
Sure.
We're going to first check to see. I'm sure I am, but okay, we'll take observation 2 free on those 2 guys there.
Alrighty.
And then we'll go ahead and we'll shoot into them as well.
Sounds
2
good.
reds, a black, and a white. Surge crit, lethal 1, and impact won't matter here.
Light
They
cover.
have light cover. Oh.
Solid start.
Let's use one of the observation tokens.
That one's gone automatically.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, isn't it?
So
We'll use
we
the
can
other
kill
observation
1.
token.
Okay.
And then we'll spend the aim to make it lethal.
All right, so cover is going to be 1 there. All right, so we take away the 1.
2 pierce 1.
2 pierce 1. So we lose 2. It's going to go to the stack. It's a core. We're going to go with these guys. They are going to go ahead and just a pot shot into the 501st guys there. And then they're going to move around here to make that beam a little less exciting for you when you shoot with the tank.
He's got other tricks besides beams, sir. He's got rockets.
We're just crit fishing here. It's 4 whites into heavy cover with a bunch of tokens. And we got 2.
So check cover first, of course. See if we get lucky with some cover removal here. No. We'll dodge one because why risk it? And we'll spin the red dice. Yeah. We're okay. I think it's time to go to the tank. We'll forego the R2-D2. I don't think he has enough firepower to kill this tank, to be honest. A rotate, I know that was a messy rotate, but it's a rotate. We measured this off camera, so it's promise you it's fine. We're gonna come to best we can about there.
Sure.
Kind of inside this thing, if you will, this little crevice here.
Okay.
Actually, I think I'm gonna come slightly back and bend this tool a little bit more so I'm not in it all the way. There we go, touching there.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go ahead and we have an aim from our target, or from our link targeting ray. Now that we're touching this train, they have no cover from this angle, I believe. 1, 2, 3, no. Okay, so then we're gonna shoot them.
Okay, dokie.
2 reds, 2 black switch for the main gun, 2 reds, 1 white for the other gun. Combined, they have critical 2. Impact won't matter here. I have an aim, and he has no cover from this angle. Let's try it. Not the rollout we wanted. It still has some, but we were hoping for a little bit better.
Got all the critical you could ask for.
That's true. Doesn't matter when there's no cover to get through.
It's true.
So we got 5.
Just 5. Could use a paint or 2. We haven't rolled any real paint on our scouts at all. And we're going to keep the trend going. All right, go to the sack. It's our friend here. He'll hold on to this brush and use courage 2, though. It's totally fine. But he will double move because we got a point we need to score at now. And hope we can get there, actually. It will be fine. All right.
Okay.
And that'll be him.
All right, we're going to go with these clone troopers here.
Sure.
They're going to bring it around town.
Okay.
Join their buddies over here. Like so.
Okay.
I'll recoher them in a way where they're all behind some cover. If they get shot back, kind of cover. I don't know. I'll recoher them in a second. Anyways, the second thing is going to be for them to... I don't even know if it's worth shooting your ATST at this point. I don't feel like it is, Captain. We'll move again.
Okay.
To here. I think that gives me more options later. They don't have a good shot. Full health ATST is not dying in what, 1.5 or 1 1/4 rounds we have left?
Nope, not at all. All right, go to my stack. It's some special forces. We're just going to move these guys up just to about here, and then they will crack a standby.
Okay. All right, got a core ring with the 501st. I have 1 suppression on them from a shot earlier. They're going to keep it, but they're courage too, so they're fine with that.
Sure.
We're just going to kind of... These are steps like we always play them.
Yep.
So we're just going to walk right up here like so. Say hello. And we're just going to walk right down behind this ATST, not going through its base. Well, you can walk through them now, right?
You can.
Is that a better route? I think that might be.
You don't clear it if you go that way.
It's so wobbly. It's just so wobbly. Okay, let's clear it there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Either way, they're in, no matter which way I want.
Yep, there.
So we'll just move there just to get
Double
to
moved and scoring.
be able to take that point a little bit here.
Okay.
We're actually better coming on this side a little bit too. Okay, and then we'll go back to him.
All right, go to my sack. It's a dead guy. We'll go with these guys. They'll take an aim and they'll pop into the troopers that just moved over there. All right, we got aim 3 dice into heavy cover. They have a surge, I think.
Yep, we have a search token.
Spend the aim. All right, you're looking at 2 for cover.
Can't ask for a better white dice
I
roll
could not
than
ask for
3.
better, actually, there.
My cover this game,
Yeah,
besides
for
that
sure.
1 round. Oh. The red dice keep saving me, though. That's the question. Come on, red dice. Well,
They
pretty
can
much.
indeed.
We'll spend this to just lose 1. All right, go to my stack. We have
These fellas here.
core. Well, they had like a interesting choice here. They had to stay here because I meant to bring Padme Climber down this way so she could help score that, and I was going to rush that spot. You stand by it anyways, but that was the original thought at least, and then I messed up by putting Padme back where she went. Because when you think of a plan and then you get in the match, you kind of forget your plan a little bit.
Okay.
So I don't know what's a good call for them at this moment since they don't have a good shot. So I think what we're going to do with them is we're gonna move them back a little bit. Let me move these guys so I can see what my cohesion range is here, or scoring range, I should say. Move them back to about here.
Okay.
Just to kind of stay within half range. We'll be able to see some people and stay out of that standby range.
Okay.
And I'll recohere and we'll shoot. Okay, I positioned it away more defensively, so only 2 of my minis can see any of his. It's going to be a black and 6 whites. The leader and the Z6 can see they're the ones I kept by the POI so they get covered back when ATST shoots them. Let's see what we get. Well.
Okay, well, what is going on, sir?
We'll spend their search token, and we'll just make you have to earn this survival.
Well, cover is going to be 2 here. We Getting rid of one for cover.
4? That was way more than I thought this was going to be.
That's a little bit ridiculous, actually. And we block 3, take 1.
Okay, last time my stack has to be Mr. R2D2. I don't know what R2 needs to do at this point. You don't have enough firepower to kill both these units with your ATST. You don't have enough firepower to kill both those units with the ATST. Those are safe. So I guess R2, if he dies, he dies. But he's gonna do what R2 was brought to do. He's gonna go follow that tank.
Gonna do it.
He can do it, guys.
Yep.
Okay, that's gonna give scoring wise.
So I've got 1,
he's got all 4
2, 3, 4.
We almost
got 1, 2, 3. So it's 2 to 3 scoring wise. Let's make it so you're not looking at this upside down. So he's getting 2 up to 5. I'm getting 3 up to 9. We haven't scored a single bring them to heal point yet.
There is a way I can pull this off, but it's a Hail Mary, guys. So we're going to try, and to the point when I get to the point in this round, I'm like, oh, failed the Hail Mary. We'll call it. But let's see if I can pull this off. Our fate is in your hands. Padme's card. It does a lot of cool things. We are doing nothing on that card, except for, I guess, she gains Danger Sense 2 if she really needs it. I have a feeling she won't live past this round, but she's not needed for this plan. Squadron meets Major Marcord. He gets this round. Each friendly vehicle unit at range 1 of him may perform a free... You don't have anyone at range 1. So both our cards do nothing.
Yep, useless cards.
Pretty fun. I gave mine to Padme. Cody went over here and issued the tank. We're going to start with the tank. Tank's going to go. And what we're going to do is we're going to first fire our beam gun, our 2-dice gun, into that scout trooper because he has no cover currently. And we're going to shoot the rest of our guns into those stormtroopers. We can see a few of them from each angle off the corners of this. We really need to maximize this. And after that's done, I'm going to move the tank into scoring position. We're going to see how this works. 2 red dice beam. This beam one only is going to go into him. It doesn't reach the other guys. He's not close enough, but we need this guy to die. So 2 red dice. We got what we perfectly get. He needs at least 1 blank dice, and we conquer step 1. No!
He lived!
Okay, well, we're gonna shoot the main guys. Man, your dice this game have been just on fire.
Fire. Absolutely fire.
We'll spend the aim. Critical.
Alright, so we got 3 cover. So we'll take away 1. And that's 5. For our Stormtrooper armor to deal with, we'll lose 2. Alright, we're going to go with the Major. He's just going to go ahead and take a pivot. Doot. Move. Make sure he stays within his scoring range. He does. We're going to shoot the people that he is standing on. I am not actually in base. They didn't base contact me. I'm not in base. I'm just going to shoot. Alright, this is going to be the standard triple rainbow surge to hit. The good rolls are gone, guys. The good rolls are all gone. I think you do have cover. No, only 1.
I don't think so. I think I was covering from the other
person
guys.
would have cover.
Okay, so we'll lose 2 though. For my stack, it's a core. We'll go with this guy that took some damage here. We do roll one off, over, which is important because now we get 2 actions because they're courage 2. So what we're going to do with them now is we don't really need to hold that point anymore now that the tank's holding 2 spots. I'd really rather get in a spot where I can shoot both these guys, which is pretty much just on the other side of this barricade. So we'll just move over here, like so.
Okay.
Go him this way. And then we're going to split fire. We're going to shoot a dice into 1, this guy here, and then the full Z6 and that guy, really just trying to spread suppression. Okay, first shot is going to be 6 white dice. 2 crits into the stormtroopers.
Okay.
That seems pretty decent.
They take 2.
Ooh, that's interesting. And then the 1 black dice into the scout trooper. No, that one misses.
No stack, it's a core. We'll go with our friend here. He is going to hold on to 2 suppression. He gets 1 whole action. I'm just going to recover and pray, I guess.
Okay, so we know he's not going to impact the scoring now.
Nope.
So that's something to keep in mind. Fortunately, we pull RTD2, which is not the time I want in. But you know what we can do, since everyone on the side is pretty much wet? We can just move him here to hold this spot. He'll just... That way, if we need to leave it with the other 2 units, we still get it.
Just a wing and a prayer. All right, going over here to the stack. It's our special forces. Our man who lived holds on to his suppression. We have to run away with him. We have to score this point.
Which means you can't run away with him.
That means I can't run too far.
Exactly.
It's unfortunate. Well, let's make it so he gets cover and a dodge. So we're just going to move him right up to about here. Cover and a dodge. I'll take a dodge.
Okay. Okay, we got it. We got our clones. We'll go with these guys here. we'll move up to about there.
Sure.
Which is well within 3.
Yep.
And then we'll go ahead and shoot him for fun.
Alrighty.
3 black, 2 white, 6 white. For the surge in the heavy cover dodge, we do need some crits. We got some crits!
You would, of course.
I'm not going to spend any of their surges because it doesn't do anything, so.
Alright, well.
Can you do a double white save again?
No, I don't think so. Nope. Alright, it's going to be these guys. Let's see, I just got to figure out where to run them to where they can't get shot.
That is what you have to do.
Yeah. Give me a second. Alright, so these guys have to hide somewhere to hopefully not get suppression on them. So they'll move here. And then moving somewhere without cover seems dumb, though. You can one-shot them. But I don't think you can. So we're going to move all the way over to the edge of the board here. And that'll be them.
Okay, unfortunately, I don't think there's any way to win now. He moved the... I needed to... which I was very close to doing, is just suppress everything or panic one thing to get those 2 points I needed, and then kill his stuff holding points, which there's only 2 guys left there, so it probably wouldn't be hard to kill those last 2 guys.
Nope, those guys probably would have gone down pretty easily.
Which wouldn't have been hard. But the issue is, if they're dead, that leaves 2 people left, which Cody can easily move up and shoot that guy to at minimum give him a suppression. Nobody can reach them. So I can't panic him with one, and I can't even get a suppression token on those guys, which means I can't get either, which means we're going to end at 8 to 10 at that point.
8 to 10, yep.
Because I'll have 4, getting my 3, bringing me from 5 to 8. He'll have his 2 from his 2 ATSTs, which I definitely can't stop if those guys die. And then that's 8. That's 8 to 10. If I could have suppressed a kill, we would have went to points, which I don't know who that would have went to be honest. It would have been very close, especially with the people dying at the end there.
Yeah.
But I brought it back close. I didn't think I was going to win. He was very, very concerned of me winning this ranch. I still told him it was pretty much 95% him, if not higher. But I wanted to try. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little effort there at the end.
Yeah, that's just close. I get very nervous at the end of the game. If I get Salty Joe, usually it turns around real bad for me.
Your dice this game, bro.
They were on fire.
Your cover,
fire.
Your Stormtrooper red dice, besides that last shot, and he's still alive, by the way. They were fine. Your ATSTs, until, what was it, last round, you did your first couple battles. The first 3 rounds 1 through 3, you
7,
9, 7. It was just, it was just insane. And then your Scout Trooper, too, he's like, I'm going to shake off 1, then I'm going to shake off a double.
Yeah, that.
And I almost survived the last one, too.
And then he shaked 1 out of 2 for the last one.
I was just like, I don't know. Meanwhile, he didn't do anything defensive-wise. He didn't do anything defensive-wise. I think he blocked 1 defensive-wise. All 3 covers did nothing with their light cover.
Padme got blocked a couple.
Padme did. Not counting her, just the
I think for
just
some
these
reason
dead.
you took her wounds away.
I did. She had 2 wounds. I removed them just because it's over. I was cleaning up. She has 2 wounds still, but I called it at that point.
Yeah, super close.
But yeah, I was hoping the recover there hurt me. If he didn't recover there, I would have went with different units to get that suppression on the Scots before they moved. But he could have rolled it off, so I was kind of playing a double kind of edge sword.
Yeah, I had those recover options each time. I was like, if I go with somebody, as long as I don't have 1 suppression on everybody, I can try to recover.
My initial goal wasn't to suppress everyone. It was just to panic the red stormtroopers because they were saving so hot. I figured they wouldn't die. Then all of a sudden they started dying. I was like, well, weirdly, if you die, this helps you win because I can't panic you. So I had to pivot again, and it wasn't enough. I stayed back too long, but the issue was I couldn't charge up early rounds and not shoot him because if I killed even less than I killed now, I would have been in worse shape than I am currently.
Yeah, and had you charged up, the Scouts would have been throwing more dice at you. They were there to stop you from moving up. So the ATSTs moving up.
I needed to be able to do what I did was weather enough hits. What the clones did, they did well, but the armor, the vehicles, it's just not.
We are back to old Don. Not a single dead unit of clones.
No, you didn't kill a full unit clone, right? You did kill an ISP and 2 barks, and you pretty much one-shot each bark. They took 2 shots, but the second shot they took over their health each time. So
I overkilled them both.
So they died by a lot. I killed an ATST, 1. I was telling them the funny thing is, guys, if I would have not hyper-focused on the ATST and just took 1 extra round to kill him, I would have won the game because in the Cody could have played his 1-pip, which makes all of their attacks suppressive when they spend, and I would have just had to shoot 1 guy twice. And that would have been it.
Yep.
That would have got me the points, but I thought if I killed the ATST, it would open enough of the field, and it almost did, but then he just... Man, those units over there just rolling those defense dice just didn't.
Yeah, once it was just them versus the tank, I was really worried.
Yeah, I was too until they didn't die.
Yeah, you just lived it out for me.
So yeah,
so it was a great game. Another super close game after our last one that wasn't so close.
I know. There's a lot of people in the Legion meta world that don't like this gun. I love this gun in here. It's just for Sharpshooter 2, a guaranteed pierce pretty much with Surge to crit, red, white. You're not going to kill a unit, but when you need to do that plink damage or do a damage or kill that one guy running or something, it's really nice. And it makes her not have to get in the thick of it because she's... Oh, you know the one thing I forgot about her this whole time? You guys are going to comment. You guys already commented. She's Agile 1. That wouldn't have made a huge difference.
I shot her one time.
Yeah, but never put him out there. Totally forgot. I think for her points, she's not bad. I do wish with her points and her secret mission being harder to get now.
Yeah, secret
that they would have like retooled
really
her
hard to get.
Her 1-pip a little bit. Her 1-pip, like she wants to be around the army with the 1-pip and her 2-pip, but also like she doesn't want to run off the secret mission. I don't feel like she has a lot of support to try to go get that secret mission. At least R2, who's even slower and harder to get it, at least he has that 1-pip that lets him like jump and disengage and go speed 2, which still is going to be stupid hard for him to get it. But at least it helps him get there.
Yeah. The
smoke screen, unfortunately, is kind of useless. Light cover is really bad now, so I don't know. But Cody, this game, I will say, made me like Cody a little more. I've never been hot onto the Cody, but this was a good showing for Mr. Cody. He did very well.
He did some good work for you.
The unfortunate part was the original list for this guy's had double ATRTs with the laser cannon instead of the barks, and it had the armor piercing shells instead of the beam, and the ISP I was going to bring for just to bring it for the first time was going to be the impact guns because I've never ever brought them because I just don't think they're a good enough dice pool.
Yeah,
I thought it'd be funny, and then I was like, oh, he just brought ATST. He's not going to bring any armor. Let's switch to beam, and then beaming into low profile heavy cover stuff is with 2 dice it doesn't do much.
Yeah, it's not very useful.
It's unfortunate. There was a round I almost suppressed everything.
The ISPs not moving up to provide their heavier beam, I think. I was more worried about the ISP beam than I was worried about the tank
2 whites.
Beam. 2 whites, 2 reds though, so you have 4 dice.
Yeah, so you're only adding 2 whites compared to the tank, and you only surge to hit with no critical at all.
Yeah.
And you have low profile cover, which your cover was fire this round anyways.
Yeah, it was pretty
and you almost one-shotted that with an ATST. So I don't think moving him up into all the ATST range was the right answer.
It's very true. But
yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Those are some of my thoughts. It's the Bark Spear. I'm just you guys who like the Bark Spear, good for you. I'm just not a fan. Even with the little bit less point cost on the sidecar, just 3 points down. It's just so squishy, and its dice pool isn't as good as the other speeders, as in the Imperial Speeder. Yeah. I know the one good thing is it doesn't lose a guy at 3, so it keeps its dice pool.
It does, yeah.
But it breaks at 3. You just killed it before we ever had to worry about the break. I think I had 2 on 1 once before you killed it. But
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think the tank's a good piece now with the surge to hit alone. You lose the full armor 5, but everything has gone to that way. But the surge to hit built in now feels so much better.
Yeah, that's really helpful.
It feels so much better.
Yeah.
I think the other error I made not playing Cody in the ISP enough is that when I was shooting this earlier and I did the beam shot, if I would have beamed over to the other side with this and did 3 beam instead of 2 that one round, I could have gave them all observation tokens, which would have made Cody's card give more impact or suppressive that round.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit of misplay. But other than that, I would love to hear people's comments below. Like, secret mission now, you have to...
Secret mission sounds real hard.
Start the round. Just double checking the reading. So sorry, hopefully I did that part out. But yeah, you have to, at the end of the command phase, so the pretty much start of the round, your person has to be within the enemy territory, your secret mission. So Padme or R2. And then they get a secret mission token. And then they must survive the whole entire round and stay in the enemy territory. When scoring occurs at the end of the round, they can cash that token in for a victory point, and they can only ever get the 1 token, so they can't do it every round. So you have to end the round essentially in enemy territory to start your next round in it. And then you have to end the round again in enemy territory and not die. Not that your opponent wouldn't have any clue what you're doing either by the time you're getting there. So they see you many rounds moving towards it, which means they're going to come towards it, which means then they know, like, okay, I have 2 rounds to go. I have 1 more round to go kill them, and they'll oversend things at them because they got to respond. And there is no more, like...
What, 6 health white dice?
Yeah, 6 health white dice, or R2D2 is even better. 4 health white dice, who's only speed 1.
Yeah, but if you send him in there with a friend and he has a suppression, you can't shoot him.
It's true, you have to give him a suppression unless you pay the extra points for C-3PO, who can then give tokens to the people. But especially with the fact you can't put like R2 in the Rebel Army in the land speeder and just drop him off anymore.
Yeah, that
or you
really
can't put
it.
Padme in the lat and just take her across the field and drop her off since that doesn't exist anymore. Nope. I don't know how viable
like
secret mission is.
We're gonna make bounty amazing. We're gonna make secret mission impossible.
It's a little hard. So I'm curious to see after
You would think it would be at least a couple points then. Like, hey, here's
all that for a point.
Here's almost this impossible task. How about 2 points?
I don't know. I just think it's like, and you have to have the right one. I think it's like you mentioned. I think maybe breakthrough.
Breakthrough could do it because like
be
the deployment zones are really close.
But that's like, isn't that like the only one that's I don't know. So I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on that. Until next time, though, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all the support you guys give. Take it easy and have a great night.
Bye.